guys and welcome back. This video is going to be my first official 2016 related video. The other videos that you've seen so far were already projects that were already running in 2015 or finale videos of a project that has been going on in 2015. This video is going to be an intro for a 2016 project, and this project is my Panda palette project. So I've decided to go with a palette that, as I explained in my 2015 Panda palettes finale, a palette with a little more lighter colors, because I still have quite some dark colors in my previous palette that I am still gonna try and work on. But I did want to start a palette that I actually started at the beginning of a year, because last time I started my channel in April, if I'm correct. So I also started that project a little bit later than like the normal Panda palette challenge would start. So now I'm actually going to see how much progress I can make on a palette in 12 months time, which I think is going to be really nice. The outside of the palette might seem very familiar to you, because I again chose a sleek palette. I've got about 10 different sleek palettes. Well, maybe not 10, but definitely a lot. So yeah, I just feel like these are the ones that I want to be finishing at the moment. And the one I chose this time, you might already be seeing it here, is from the, oh, it might be hard to read though, it's from the Mediterranean collection, so it was a limited edition collection, and this one is called Monaco. And yeah, let's just show you the inside of this one. It does have a very nice plastic thingy at the top. Of course, it would be even nicer if the names would be written in the palette itself, but it's a plastic palette, and yeah, I just can't expect that from every brand to do that. But it's nice that the colors actually have names, because the Storm palette, when I bought that, they did not really do that yet, so these colors don't have names. Now I actually have names to work with. And this is what the palette actually looks like. As you can see, it definitely has a lot more color than my Storm palette did. My Storm palette was mostly neutrals and a couple of, yeah, well, darker colors, like I already said. This one definitely does have some more colors, so it's definitely gonna be more challenging in a way, and for me, I think more fun to work with, because it is challenging. I'm just gonna go through the colors with you one by one, kind of give you an idea of what it is. As you can see, I have been working on the palette already, because this one already hit pan. I've got quite a big dip in this color, and the orange color I have used quite a bit as well. But yeah, so let's see, I'm gonna make some swatches, and then I'm gonna have to see what's the easiest way to show you what the swatches are related to. Yeah, let's just do it like this. This first one is a very matte creamy color that you will barely see. Yeah, you can kind of see it here. It's just a really nice like brow bone highlight to blend out what's going on in my crease. And as you can see, I have used it quite a bit for that already. And this one is called Bamboo. Then we have this, I'm going to show you this aqua kind of color here, which looks like this. Also a nice matte color, and this one is called Aquamarine. Then I think for me pretty much the hardest color of the palette is this dark blue. You know how much I like the dark blue in my other palette, but I have been using this a couple of times. I can use it to darken out my outer V or in my crease, maybe even as an eyeliner. I definitely feel like this color is more workable than the dark blue that I had in my Storm palette, so I have hope for this. Although this one, just as like the darkest color in my Storm palette, just seem pretty dry and tightly packed. So let's see how that's gonna be. This is what it looks like. As you can see, just a really dark blue almost black even. So that's why I'm pretty much using it in the same way as I would use black eyeshadow. Then, I'm not gonna have any fingers left by the end of this update intro. I have this color, which I really like. This one, oh, dark blue by the way, is called Midnight Garden. This one is called Sunset. And it's a really nice, like, rusty red, orangey, sparkly, well no, not sparkly, shimmery color, I guess. Really like this one, and I'm definitely gonna use this one a lot. Then a color that I already have been using quite a bit is this orangey one. It does have some shimmer in it, but not as much as the rusty color Sunset, which almost seems like a foiled eyeshadow, I guess. This orange one does have some shimmer in it, but not too much. I'm definitely going to be using this one a lot as an eyelid color. This one is going to be like partly eyelid, partly crease probably. Then a very scary color as well. Oh, that's not a very good swatch. Is this very bright pink fuchsia kind of color, which is called Magenta Madness. But like worked in with a little bit of the other colors, I've already tried it. It's definitely workable, so yeah, let's see how far I can get on that one, because I definitely don't need a lot of that, because otherwise like my eye is gonna be one big pink party. And I still work at an office, so that's not really working out well. Then we have Summer Breeze, which you can see over here. A pretty light, also kind of aqua color. We've got a couple of aqua colors in here, which is kind of going to be a challenge maybe, because, well, there just are quite a bit of similar tones. But on the other hand, they might work pretty nice together as well, because this is a lighter version of this one, I guess. So I'm going to be able to incorporate them in like the same look. So that one, I don't know if I already said that, is called Summer Breeze. Then another one that I have used quite a bit already. Oh, and now I'm mixing it with a dark blue. That's not gonna work. Well, this one is also not too pigmented, but I definitely think it's a very good transition color. You can see it over here. This one is called Sandwalker. As you can see, a lot of the names are kind of related to like the beach and sunsets and everything. So yeah, that's just a really nice transitioning shade. It might even work in my eyebrows, although it's a little bit on the light side. So that's that. Then we have another interesting color, like a pretty bright one, which is this one. This one does have like a little bit more of that foiled effect as well, and it's a very nice light green, which is called Kiwi Zest. And yeah, I do definitely like this. I'm wearing it even right now. Yeah, I definitely think this is nice, and like you can still work it in without the eye look being overly bright. Then we have Lotus Flower, another one which pretty much has that foiled finish, and it's a very nice light purpley tone. Then we have another more aqua like color. Oh, let's see. It does have shimmer, but it's not nice down. Nice it does have shimmer, but it does not look too shimmery. And it is pretty similar to this one, so that's something I did not like too much about the palette, but still, because this one is more shimmery and the other one is more matte, they still are different, so I'm just gonna have to see how I'm gonna work with that. And then the last color, which I really like as well, is this almost kind of burgundy color again. And this one, oh wait, the green one was called Hummingbird, and this one is called, what's the name? Morse Treasure. So as you can see, you do have like a couple of warmer shades in here, but with all the blues and everything, it also does have some cooler shades in here, so that's pretty fun to work with. And yeah, that is everything that I had to show you for this one, because I can only show you what the colors look like and no progress to show you yet, because of course this is my intro video. I just want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. It's kind of getting dark, so it's time to stop filming for today. Bye bye, and see you in my next video.